And I'm ready to give you a show tonight. Who's ready to bounce with me tonight?
Get ready for this.
Hi guys, welcome back to Rema TV. Most persons have been curious and have always wanted to know if truly Ruger is one-eyed or not. The Jonzing world music star is always seen covering one of his eyes in all his photos and videos. Some persons claim it's mere fashion, while others think the bounce crooner has one bad eye, hence he is always covering it from the public. Well, stay tuned as I bring to you all you need to know about Ruger and his eyes. But before we begin, if you're new to our channel, you're highly welcome to Rema TV, and please do all to hit on that subscribe button, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell so you can always stay notified and updated whenever we post a new video. We post very interesting contents every day. Ruger, whose real name is Adeboye, is a Nigerian singer, rapper and a songwriter. He is the latest signing to Maven's record subsidiary known as Jonzing World Record Label, a record label owned by Don Jazzy's younger brother, the Prince. Ruger's signing is quite different from that of Rema, and he has no affiliations whatsoever with Maven's record. Adeboye, commonly known as Ruger, was born on the 5th day of March 1999. The singer is currently 24 years old and he is the only male child of his family. Ruger was born and bred in the commercial city of Lagos. Ruger, in an interview, disclosed that he was exposed to different genres of music in his early days as a child by his family members who were pretty much lovers of music. This made him develop interest for singing, and he said he was influenced by artists like Bob Marley, Rihanna, Boyz II Men, Beyonce, R. Kelly, Two-Face, amongst others. Thus, he made up his mind to become a musician, and his family supported him wholeheartedly. As a teenager, Ruger joined his church choir as a vocalist. He also signed up as a member of his school musical band. He did all this in order to develop himself as a musician. He started composing songs from his high school days and would perform them at school events, social gatherings, and in local shows around Lagos. In 2020, luck finally shined its rays on Ruger as he was lucky to meet the chief executive officer of Jonzing World Record Label, the Prince. The Prince is the brother of big-time music producer and record label owner Don Jazzy. After listening to some of Ruger's sound and songs, the Prince fell in love with his sound and decided to work with the young lad. The Prince began inviting Ruger for studio sessions at his recording studio in order to improve his sound and make him a better musician.
I'm telling you.
On the 18th day of January 2020, the Prince took to his social media page to announce that he had signed Ruger under his imprint Jonzing World Record. Thus, Ruger became the second artist the Prince signed in the space of 2 years, the first being Rema. Although Rema is co-signed to Maven's record owned by the Prince's elder brother Don Jazzy, and Jonzing World Record owned by the Prince. Jonzing World Record is a subsidiary of Don Jazzy's Maven's Music Record. The Prince is partnering with Sony Music West Africa and Columbia Records in managing the talented artists. Ruger's debut single was released on the 20th of January 2020 with guest appearances from his Jonzing World Record art, Rema and the Prince. Later in 2021, he released Ruger, a self-titled single followed by his first EP project titled Pandemic. The project, produced by Kukbeatz, gave birth to songs like Bounce, Ruger, Abu Dhabi, Bow, Monalisa, and Yekpa. Bounce recorded an outstanding success as it went viral, and it debuted at number 39 on the top 50 charts and also reached the number 20 spot on the turntable end of the year chart. He followed this up by releasing his 4-track sophomore EP titled The Second Wave, which featured songs like Champion, Snapchat, Dio, and Useless. The tremendous breakthrough recorded from his second EP gave him the boost to embark on the rugged tour. his first international tour ever. Through this tour, Ruger was able to perform in cities like Houston, Dallas and Las Vegas. Ruger also had a sold-out show performance in Cyprus, Netherlands and in Australia. Ruger dropped his fourth EP in June 2022 with singles like Girlfriend, Wee Wee and Warning. Ruger also performed at Burna Boy's O2 Arena concert in 2020, which remains his biggest performance thus far. Ruger's lyrics and style of music have an Afro-pop sound with dancehall elements, showing a healthy balance of reggae and Afrobeat. Ruger's music style has won him the admiration of female fans all over Nigeria and the world. The Nigerian singer has faced assault from overzealous female fans severally. During a surprise performance on March 26, 2022 for billionaire Tony Elumelu at the Hard Rock Cafe, Lagos, Ruger got into an awkward situation, according to the viral video. While treating his fans and the celebrant to his sensational songs, a fierce female fan sexually harassed the singer in the middle of his performance. The female fan groped the singer inappropriately, and angry Ruger left the stage with a pained facial expression, thus ending his performance early. The event generated several reactions from the online community. Some advised the singer to get the lady arrested by the police for sexual harassment. Meanwhile, in earlier reports from the video, the guilty female fan at first tried to invade Ruger's space on stage, but he ignored her and appeared uninterested in her antics. Barely 4 months after the Hard Rock Cafe assault, Ruger was again harassed by another female fan during his performance in Australia. He was in the middle of his performance and came down from the stage to engage with the audience when a female fan pulled him in for a sloppy kiss. His bodyguards quickly disengaged him from the wild fan's embrace and took him away. But in 2023, Ruger's relationship with his female fan has pretty much improved. In his recent tour in Canada, there were several cases of female fans jumping on stage to dance with the singer, some even giving him steamy lap dance on stage. And it seems like this time around, Ruger enjoys every bit of it. In a recent interview with Max FM, where the question was asked, Ruger said he isn't blind, that he only covers one of his eyes in commemoration of someone. The OAP then pressurized him to explain further. Ruger declined their request. According to him, saying it or even talking about it is disrespecting to the person. But according to our research, Ruger is a firearm company founded in 1949 by an American called William B. Ruger. Most firearms created by this company are pistols, and practically, if you want to shoot a pistol, you likely would cover one eye if you're not using a scope. So Ruger's eye patch goes with his stage name Ruger because a sniper usually covers one of his eyes whenever he wants to take a shot. Same way a sniper closes one eye to aim and shoots his targets, it's the same way Ruger shoots at his songs. The singer once revealed that at the start of his music journey, he used to position his hand as if he wanted to shoot while recording at the Prince Music Bootcamp studio. This prompted the Prince to give him the name Ruger, but according to him, he doesn't shoot literally but musically. Before that time, he was going by the stage name Mickey Dre, but had to drop it and take up Ruger, even though he literally did not like the name Ruger at first. So the one eye is symbolic, the same way a sniper closes one eye to aim and hits their targets. It's the same way he covers one of his eyes with the eye patch to enable him focus well, aim and hit it right with his songs and music projects.